Welcome back, everyone. February is upon us and love is in the air. Or at least we hope that's love.
And whether or not you have a date or are still looking for one, you're still sure to catch the love and laugh bug in one rib-tickling night filled with beautiful music.
Ace comedian John Santos spreads the love in this funny Valentine. His concert, Love in 3D, with the company and a whole new set of impersonations. Good morning.
Well,
Good morning, John.
Thank you for having me. Pardon the rehearsal clothes,
look-
but we rushed here to have this opportunity to invite all of you.
Well,
and
we're
all of your
happy to
fans.
have you here in whatever state you are in, John.
Live and in person.
You look-
live and in persons.
You look great, very fit.
thank you.
Maybe this is a
Because
hint
I
as
needed to
to
blend with the two of you because you both look so fit.
Well, I was going to say maybe this is a hint as to some of the impersonations that you're going to do in your concert.
Yes, we needed to shed a few pounds when we found out that it's possible that we might be playing Shamsi Soup.
Tsunami
Or
Walk.
maybe Grace Lee.
Okay, how very
Diba?
timely, how very timely.
Mahahabol pa ba?
Love in 3D.
Bakit nga ba Love in 3D? This is interesting.
It has moved on nga to parang 4D na and 5D. Originally, we were going to play 3 divas that I love. The
Okay,
diva of
okay.
all seasons, the star for all seasons, si Ate V, the
That's one D?
gleeful star,
Okay.
Charisse Penpen de Sarapenco, the icon of Philippine music, Armida Sigyon Macarena. So we had someone from the world of pop culture, dance, and film. But then, as the months rolled on, dumami na ng dumami yung mga di. Now, maybe I suspect I have a dozen divas there.
Wow.
Yes, Mel D, Miriam, Shamsi, Oprah, Paris, Ate V, Armida, Corina, Chrissy, maybe Grace.
But all
many
all
more.
female
Junisha.
characters. What about your?
Well, we're going to invite,
yeah.
of course, our expert when it comes to love because she's an ex-president, ex-vice president, ex-mayor, and ex-leading man of so many beautiful Filipino
Yeah,
actors.
boom, just like that. See,
Just like that,
pictures.
ang galing.
Yes, he has such a really hard time kasi Valentine's. There are people who have to go out on the 13th. There are people who have to go out on the 14th. And this is the perfect one, the 15th. It's for people who waited for their salary.
Yes, exactly. At hindi pa naubos with the other days. So you literally just named 10 people off the top of your head that you are going to be impersonating and will be part of the concert.
They don't want me to be me. They just want me to transform and transform.
Well,
and
because you do such a good
transform.
job of it. How are you preparing? How are rehearsals?
Well, the harness, we will attempt to be lowered by a harness.
Wow.
As Cupid,
Okay.
landing on that revolving stage, carrying
Which will
just
be
a
burning.
bow,
Which will be burning.
Are you gonna be
Yes.
just in diapers?
Tigers and lions.
diapers, no, and lipstick, and wings. That's why
Pwede.
the choreography has to be in place. The technicals have to be in place. The audio and the video. It's great fun, but I think 12 days is a good place to be for any show like this. 12
Alright,
days.
good stuff. You're gonna be joined by
The Whiplash and surprise guests.
and surprise
Oh.
guests.
And it's a tail end of a 3-day Viva Resorts World collaboration.
Alright.
On the 13th, we have the company Basil Valdez and Rachel Ango.
I see.
Seasons of Love.
Okay.
The 14th, Rico J. Puno with, I think, Katia Santos. And yes, Katia Santos and Vernie Varga. On the very last day, it's me with my treasure chest of
Of characters?
yes, of
How do you
characters.
choose them?
Yeah.
I mean, do you say, medyo hindi ko kaya to, bagay ba ako dito? Or is
it's,
anybody's fair game and you can just really go for anybody?
Two things. They said point of reference. You mean you have to be in the news, and the public's feelings towards them, whether very, very negative or very, very positive. So sometimes they're well liked or disliked, but they're not in the radar.
Yes.
They're not in the front page. Sometimes they're very, very famous. Everybody would know them, but they don't trigger very good or very bad feelings. So
And that's what makes
the
good.
bidas and the contrabidas.
That's what makes good writing and
Yes.
good jokes
comedy
too.
and good drama actually. Also.
Well, you must be having a field day with some of the impeachment proceedings now.
Well, definitely. I cannot always conclude that I have terminal boredom because of what is going on.
We'll
I
have
just
none-
hope
we'll
that they do
have-
not insult me by looking at me in a
We'll have
provocative
none of
manner.
those histrionics here today,
yeah.
John. Come on.
That's wonderful. John, is it possible for you to do a little impersonation of Paolo or myself
I
or
think I
Pinky or
need-
Ron?
I think I need a little more protein powder, power bars.
And
to,
it's not-
Paolo.
and a day or two of sun. Come on, John.
And, oo. But I find it very difficult to say no when a character is presented to me because I don't want to have an opinion. If something needs to be serviced, we service them
Do you
because they're
ri-
in the news and they're famous.
Do you write all your material yourself?
Never alone.
I know you. Yeah, you enjoy the collaborative process.
Yes,
with,
just
with,
a gang of 3, some dorm mates from more than 20 years ago.
Wow.
In university.
Hindi pa kayo nagkakasawaan.
No. In fact, hindi namin mapadami. It's not always easy to find somebody who is on the same page with you.
Why do you guys think you work so well together? I mean, many creative types really tend to clash. I mean, creative personalities tend to clash. And how do you guys get around that? How have you managed to stay sane after 25 years?
It was a perfect fit because I'm the only one who would put on a dress. There's only one of us can write really, really fast. So with the deadlines
And the other
are
one makes
covered.
great coffee. So
And-
it's like a perfect combination,
Yes,
right?
and opinion. We turn to him to double check and validate certain things. Especially we do political satire. Sometimes this takes a very well-read brain, and we figured we turn to him for that. It's nice to be personality less when you do political satire. It's nice to confirm to your audience that I'm not here with an agenda. I'm just servicing the characters that are in the news right now.
Well, I was actually just going to ask you that. I mean, are you ever afraid that because of the political satire that you end up, trending the opinions or trending the audience's opinions on a certain character, especially if there's a very high profile? Or how do you also balance out, well, I mean, you can poke fun a little bit as to someone's mannerisms, but even in the way that they, just to also still show, exactly, I guess
because
just not
of
really
shows, because
trend
of
opinion.
shows like the shows here on ANC, they do know that they have a choice to add to their viewing buffet, the comedy shows and the real serious opinion shows. But the audiences know it is work, it is not an agenda, it is not a psychological disorder. I don't wake up in the middle of the night wanting to be Vilma and
Right, yeah.
So they do know that it's what I do. It has been part of my journey to include headline grabbers in the repertoire. And they're bright. They do know that in the lives of these very important people, I am just an insecto. they have bigger problems.
Well, and I think the people that you actually impersonate can also laugh at themselves, which is very important. If
I've performed them in front of them.
Okay.
I think.
What is that like?
Oh, that's weird. Like
Ex-President
a very
Aquino
out-of-body
to
experience you're
yeah.
describing here.
It's like looking at a mirror. Ex-President
Do you feel
Aquino, and
extra
she was
pressure?
there.
Do you feel extra pressure when you're faced with an audience of obviously somebody you're?
Very early on, like a week before, but the night of a performance, like I performed in Tanay for a circle of friends of ex-President Estrada. I performed for an ABS-CBN project where I was FVR in front of FVR. I performed in an ad congress event with me as ex-President GMA when she was there. The day of the show, no more. In preparation, maybe yes.
Yeah.
Because you do want to. It is very different when the actual person is there because you do know people will do that and they will look at her. Then you're upstaging your own performance. So it's nice. It's timpla. But once nagalit, may nagalit si Ate V.
Yes.
Because after the performance, Ralph took me home. He made a mistake and then I wasn't complaining because I might get him even more angry. So I just kept quiet until one morning he woke up next to me. I had stabbles. Why?
And not just on the legs.
Oh,
no. Okay.
Oh my
But
God.
I know that you Ate V is one of your favorite characters to do, and I know that you guys are typed that way. I mean, you guys have,
In fact,
developed a friendship of sorts.
Yes, she has. I have turned to her, strangely, for navigating you're a public figure with a personal life thing. When there was some publicity about my personal life and my civil union, and she called, she said, "Are you okay?" And when I had one of those rare times when I was servicing a dramatic fictional role in a soap, she was there to give me advice on what to do because this is very strange. I'm not imitating anyone. I'm just a fictional doctor. What do I do? So, maganda. And I'm in a film project where I will be playing Luis Manzano's mother.
Wow.
Coming soon. It's a summer picture.
I will definitely watch out for that.
Very bizarre.
I have a quick question. I am trying to just understand how much time, preparation, observation do you take when you're kind of looking at characters?
You take what you're given. Sometimes the Shamsi thing exploded, and I only had a week. So for a gown, to double the cardio and shed a couple more kilos, everything.
Yeah.
And there are times when you have a month to prepare for an opera performance, where there is time to create the prosthetics. Sometimes there's very little.
But do you just actually watch a video, reel of
everything
their
you can
mannerisms?
get, from interviewing people who know them, to YouTube, to pictures,
It's amazing,
to films of these people. It's you battle. You try to conquer the fear.
Wow.
Otherwise, you can't be afraid. You can't chicken out on certain characters. It's not fair. I think I have to play all of them, and that is in a way reinforcing the fact that there's no agenda. In the time of the Corina period, when I was playing Corina a lot, she was getting married. There was a 2010 elections. Fortunately, I was not asked to campaign for any party. So it's nice. You're just an empty canvas. I'm servicing these roles. This is not big. I have no intention of endorsing any particular candidate. It's just my work.
It's just there. Cool stuff. All right. Well, we're looking forward to this show. It's obviously, again, going to be on the 15th,
15th of February, and I'm even looking backward. Not just forward, even sideward. Not mostly onward. So, panoorin po ninyo, Love in 3D. Kaya nyo panoorin, at least watch it.
Yeah. Okay, the tickets rather are available at Ticketworld. We're probably going to be flashing the details on there. Great show to be at. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, John.
Thank you very much.
You're a pleasure to just conversate with and to observe as well as you're doing other people.
John
Thank you.
as John.
John as John.
My favorite role, actually.
Thanks again for joining us.